the vascular lesions of the midbrain. The posterior cerebral artery supplies a part of the midbrain, and when there is occlusion of this leads to a syndrome known as Weber's syndrome. The features of the Weber's syndrome are contralateral hemiparesis. This is due to the involvement of corticospinal tract and other descending motor fibers. Then there is lateral squint and ptosis, and this is due to involvement of third nerve. The third nerve supplies all the extraocular muscles of the eyeball except superior oblique and lateral rectus. And since it is involved, this will lead to lateral squint and ptosis. Ptosis is drooping of the eyelid. And the third feature is dilatation of the pupil on the same side. And this is due to involvement of Edinger-Westphal nucleus. The fibers emerging from the Edinger-Westphal nucleus supplies the sphincter pupillae muscle, which causes constriction of the pupil. When this is gone, the sympathetic gets the upper hand, and therefore this will lead to dilatation of the pupil. These are the important features of the Weber's syndrome. Similarly, there is another syndrome known as Benedict syndrome. This gives rise to features similar to the Weber's syndrome. The number one feature similar to the Weber's syndrome, the contralateral hemiparesis. Then there will be lateral squint and ptosis. Then there will be dilatation of the pupil. Associated with these, there will be cerebellar tremors. And this is due to involvement of red nucleus and efferent from the cerebellum. These are the two important vascular lesions related to the midbrain. Now coming to the Diencephalon. Diencephalon. Diencephalon is a part of forebrain. This is covered superiorly by the cerebrum, and inferiorly this is continuous with the midbrain. The Diencephalon comprises of two parts: the dorsal part and ventral. Dorsal to the hypothalamic sulcus, and ventral to hypothalamic sulcus. In relation to the hypothalamic sulcus, the part lying dorsal to it is the dorsal part, and lying ventral to it is the ventral part. The dorsal part comprises of thalamus, epithalamus, and metathalamus. Ventral part, hypothalamus, and subthalamus. Hypothalamus and subthalamus. Metathalamus nowadays said to be part of the thalamus. Now coming to the thalamus. Thalamus is an ovard mass of gray matter situated on either side of the third ventricle. This forms the lateral boundaries of the third ventricle. This extends from the interventricular foramen of Monro to the upper part of the superior colliculus. The thalamus has two ends, anterior end. This forms the posterior boundary of interventricular foramen of Monro. Interventricular foramen of Monro connects lateral ventricle to third ventricle, the anterior end. And then this has the posterior end. Posterior end expands and overhangs the superior colliculus, and this part is known as pulmonar. Now coming to the external features of the thalamus. External features. This has two ends, which we have seen the anterior and posterior. Then this has four surfaces. Superior, inferior, medial, and lateral. Superior, inferior, medial, and lateral. The superior surface is covered by a layer of white matter known as stratum zoni. We can subdivide the superior surface into two parts, the medial part of the superior surface and lateral part of the superior surface. Medial part and lateral part. The medial part is related to the body of the fornix, and in between the body of the fornix and the superior surface of the thalamus, there is the choroid fissure through which the tela choroidum extends inside. The lateral part forms the floor of the main part of the lateral ventricle. And the superior surface is separated from the body of the caudate nucleus by a groove, and this groove contains thalamus-striate vein. Thalamus-striate vein and stria terminalis. Thalamus-striate vein and stria terminalis. The thalamus-striate vein drains the thalamus and the caudate nucleus, and this joins with choroid vein to form the internal cerebral vein. Thalamus-striate vein joins with the choroid vein. These two join to form the internal cerebral vein. Internal cerebral vein And the internal cerebral veins of the two sides, they unite to form the great cerebral vein. Great cerebral vein. Great cerebral vein, and great cerebral vein opens into the straight sinus. This will open into straight sinus. Straight sinus. The stria terminalis is a band of white matter related to limbic system. Now, on the superior surface lies the choroid plexus of the lateral ventricle. Choroid plexus of the lateral ventricle, this is present over the superior surface of the thalamus. Choroid plexus is a fringe-like structure formed by the vessels, small vessels, and fused pyometer and ependyma. The pyometer and ependyma, they form villi-like structure, and these villi, they contain small vessels with capillary, and this appears as a fringe-like structure, and this is present in the this choroid plexus is present over the superior surface of the thalamus. Therefore, the superior surface is related medially to the body of the fornix. Laterally, this forms the floor of the central part of the lateral ventricle, and more laterally, this is separated from the caudate nucleus, body of the caudate nucleus, by sulcus, which contains the thalamus-stria and stria terminalis. Now coming to the inferior surface. The inferior surface is related anteriorly to hypothalamus and posteriorly to subthalamus. Hypothalamus and subthalamus. And subthalamus. The medial surface. The medial surface is covered by pyometer, and this forms the lateral boundary of third ventricle, and this is separated from hypothalamus by hypothalamic sulcus, which extends from the interventricular foramen of Monro to the cerebral aqueduct. Now, suppose this is the thalamus. The medial surface, on the medial surface, we get a projection known as interthalamic adhesion. Interthalamic adhesion. Interthalamic adhesion. This contains grey matter as well as white matter. The fibers from one thalamus of one side, this extends towards the medial surface of the thalamus of the opposite side, but very few of the fibers, they cross the median plane. Most of the fibers, they return back. And this is the interthalamic adhesion. This contains fibers, and in this we will get grey matter also. The lateral surface. This is lateral surface. The lateral surface is covered by a layer of white matter. known as external medullary lamina. This is a layer of white matter known as external medullary lamina. And more laterally, we get a mass of grey matter which form the reticular nuclei. This is reticular nuclei. This part is the reticular nuclei. Reticular nuclei. This part, this contains the reticular nuclei. Now, reticular nuclei is related to the posterior limb of internal capsule which separates the thalamus from the lentiform nucleus. Therefore, the lateral surface is covered by a layer of white matter. This is known as external medullary lamina. More laterally, we get a band of reticular nuclei, and this is related to the posterior limb of internal capsule, and posterior limb of internal capsule separates the thalamus from the lentiform nucleus. Now, the thalamus contains white matter as well as grey matter. This will contain white matter and grey matter. The white matter is in the form of stratum zonae. Stratum zonae, which covers the superior surface of the thalamus. Then this is in the form of external medullary lamina. External medullary lamina. This is external medullary lamina. We have already seen, and then we will get internal medullary lamina. The internal medullary lamina is in the form of a letter Y. This is internal medullary lamina. This part is the internal medullary lamina. The grey matter of the thalamus, they form the various nuclei of the thalamus. And as you know, most of the sensory tracts, they pass through thalamus except the sense of smell. The internal medullary lamina divides the thalamus into various parts of the thalamus. This is divided into three parts: anterior, medial, and lateral. The anterior part is lying between the two limbs of the one. This is anterior part. This part is the medial part. This is medial part, and this part is the lateral part. Lateral part. Anterior part, medial part, and lateral part. And all these parts, they contain various nuclei. The anterior part will have three sets of nuclei. three sets of nuclei are there: medial, dorsal, and ventral. They are said to be anterior medial, anterior dorsal, anterior ventral, collectively known as anterior nuclei. Anterior nucleus. Therefore, in the anterior part, we will get the anterior nucleus. Now, this is medial part. The medial part contains dorsal and ventral nucleus. Dorsal and ventral. Dorsal and ventral nuclei. And the lateral part contains two sets: the dorsolateral and ventromedial. Dorsolateral and ventromedial group of nuclei. The dorsolateral group comprises of three sets: the dorsal, posterior, and pulmonar. Three sets of nuclei are there: dorsal, posterior, and pulmonar. The ventromedial, this is subdivided into three groups: the anterior, lateral, and posterior. We can subdivide the ventromedial part of the lateral group in this part. This part has been divided into two sets, two groups: the dorsolateral and ventromedial. And dorsolateral has three groups of nuclei: dorsal, posterior, and pulmonar, according to their position. And ventromedial subdivided into anterior, lateral, and posterior. And posterior is further subdivided into two groups: medial and lateral. Medial and lateral. And they are normally known as the medial and lateral group, the posterior-medial ventral. Posterior-medial ventral group of nucleus and posterior-lateral ventral group of nuclei. Therefore, the medial part of this is medial part. The medial part is divided into two groups, dorsal and ventral, according to their position. The anterior part has three sets, but they are collectively known as anterior group of nuclei. And the lateral part is subdivided into dorsolateral and ventromedial part. The dorsolateral part, according to their position, subdivided into dorsal, posterior, and pulmonar. Pulmonar is this part, the expanded part, posterior expanded part of the thalamus is known as pulmonar. And ventromedial part is divided into anterior, lateral, and posterior. And posterior group is further subdivided into medial and lateral group. And these are related to various tracts, and they are commonly known as posterior-medial ventral nucleus and posterior-lateral ventral nucleus of the thalamus. Besides these nuclei, we also get intralaminar nucleus. Intralaminar nuclei. Intralaminar nuclei, they are present in the internal medullary lamina. Intralaminar nuclei. The masses of grey matter present in the internal medullary lamina. Then there are nuclei of the midline. Nuclei of the midline. Nuclei of the midline, this includes the grey mass cells present on the medial surface, and this also includes the grey matter present in the interthalamic lesion. Then there are reticular nuclei. Reticular nuclei. Reticular nuclei. Reticular nuclei we have already seen. This lies lateral to the external medullary lamina. This part is the collection of reticular nucleus, which is on one side related to external medullary lamina and on the other side related to the posterior limb of internal capsule. And then besides these nuclei, there is another set known as medial geniculate nucleus and lateral geniculate nucleus. Medial geniculate nucleus, medial geniculate nucleus and lateral geniculate nucleus. A medial and lateral geniculate nuclei, they are collection of grey matter in the medial and lateral geniculate bodies, which are located in the posterior part of the pulmonary. This is the position of medial and lateral geniculate bodies. This is medial geniculate body, medial geniculate body, and this is lateral geniculate body. In this way, the thalamus is a mass of grey matter which has been subdivided into a number of nuclei. The nucleus anterior group, it lies between the two limbs of the eye anteriorly. Then this part is the medial and this is the lateral part of the thalamus, and they contain medial and lateral group of nuclei. Besides these nuclei, we also get the intralaminar nucleus present in the internal medullary lamina. Then we get the reticular nucleus present in this band. Then the nuclei of the midline on the grey mass on the medial surface of the thalamus, and then the medial and lateral geniculate nuclei present in the medial geniculate body and lateral geniculate body.